Okay, here we are. Welcome. How's it going? Let's see. Can you hear me? Let me adjust my sound. If not, let me know if for some reason you can't. We'll just give everyone a minute to arrive. It's great to be back with you guys tonight. Happy Tuesday, people. Happy Tuesday. So nice to be meditating with you. Let me just turn this up and see. Oh, yeah. Okay, sound's on. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yay. Welcome, W. Luna Bo. Sibel, nice to have you here. Zainab, thanks for coming. Christina, hi. Christina, you're like going for all 12 days, huh, girl? That's nice. It's really awesome. It's fun to be able to meditate with you each evening. Is it anyone's first time here tonight? You've been drinking so much water. It helps. It definitely helps. I have been too. It's like I can't get enough. And normally during the winter, I don't love a lot of water because I feel like it makes me colder. But at the moment, I'm like, I need more water. Who's here for the first time today? Hey, Cheryl. Awesome. Welcome. If this is your first time, great to have you. You're a fish now, Christina. Hilarious. Zainab, first time. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Awesome. So I'll give it one more minute to allow the room to grab a few more people before we get in. Cheryl, okay, both Cheryl and Zainab, first times. Great. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are here. How did you hear about or find out about the meditation, Zainab and Cheryl? And if you're catching the recording, you can just double time through this part to where the meditation is, if I haven't already edited all of this out. Yeah, I'm really curious how you found out about the meditation. Hey, Janita. Oh, wow. Welcome from Australia. Glad to have you. It's nice that people from all over the world can join. If this is your first time, then yeah, let me know how you found your way here. That would be really cool. And then we'll give it about a minute and then we'll get started, my loves. Stay for what you can. I understand that you may not have time for all of it. Nope, Janita, not meditating alone. Just showing YouTube. Okay, Zainab. Cool. Cool. I'd be curious what show, if you don't mind sharing later. Hey, Danette. Wow, glad to have you. I'm really glad that you were able to make it. Okay, Cheryl. So this just popped up now. Yeah, you may. I don't know if you have time. Like, if you have time for a full 45-minute meditation, then by all means, stay, join. You're welcome to do what you can. If not, all good. Cool. You're welcome, Danette. Very welcomed. All right. Cool. Let me get into the introduction for our first timers so they understand what we're about to get up to. And then for those of you who, this is not your first time, we'll just dive right into the meditation. So this meditation it takes about 45 minutes. It's a meditation evoking and cultivating the vibration of unconditional love, both in your inner energy field and in your aura. We work with the chakras in this meditation. The chakras are referred to as source energy centers, as my guides, when they provided the meditation to me back in 2017, said to me, we want you to understand that this is the place where source most directly interfaces with your physical body. And if you are unfamiliar with the chakras, you can see how they look on your screen here. This isn't technically how they look, but these are their technical locations in your physical body and what each one stands for on the right side of your screen. We're going to start our meditation with working with the heart chakra, and then we'll move down to the solar plexus. We'll work with the sacral, and then we will work with the root. Lost my drawing tool. Okay, yep. Come back, drawing tool. There we go. Then we'll go down to the root. And then once we've completed with the root, we won't go all the way up to the crown. We'll go up to the third eye, and we'll work with the third eye. We'll move from there to the throat, and from the throat back to the heart. And then at the very end, we'll do something really special with the crown. Now, a quick note about that third eye. When we work with the third eye, what I'm going to ask you to do is to locate the place where your third eye and your crown chakra intersect. Right here. It's the place about where the pineal gland is inside the center of your head. And just note it for yourself now that you're looking for the place where the crown chakra and the third eye intersect when we do our work. I'm going to refer in the meditation to the Christ consciousness timeline. When I make that reference to the Christ consciousness timeline, I am referring to a timeline with the outcomes that are most closely associated to the vibration and harmonics of unconditional love. I do understand that you may come from a faith tradition that recognizes a teacher on unconditional love by a different name. You are more than welcomed, when I say Christ consciousness timeline, to insert the name of that teacher, provided it aligns you to unconditional love. That's all I ask, is that you stay closely aligned to the vibration of unconditional love as you are able in the way you think about this. If for whatever reason a reference to Christ consciousness throws you out of that vibration, then by all means use the name of the teacher that gets you there. I am not the word police on that part. Work with what gets you in the vibration. Okay. Nope, Zainab, there are not previous videos which you need to watch later. That's a great question for first timers. This is a 12-day in cultivating the vibration of unconditional love. Every video is a little bit different just because I may say different things in that video. Find the one that you like to re-listen to most when we're done with the 12-day series. But otherwise, every video is the same meditation. And what builds isn't the information, but it's what builds and what shifts each day is the way the energy sits with and resonates and vibrates in you as you clear over time. We are going to meditate for about 45 minutes. And then at the end of that, there will be 15 minutes for a open Q&A, during which time we can talk about things you experienced during the meditation, what you saw, anything that didn't quite make sense in the words of the meditation, etc. And if you have any questions about how to work the meditation on your own once the 12-day series is done, you can ask them then. Okay? So get yourself into a position for meditation that works for you. I like to sit at the edge of a chair with both my feet planted on the ground so that there's smooth flow of energy. I sit on the edge of the chair with my back upright because it helps my back stay upright. But if you prefer to rest your back against the chair, or if you prefer to lay down or sit cross legged, again, whatever helps the energy flow for you and works for you is what I recommend. You may find that at different points you fall asleep, totally okay. Trust that the energy is still working for you. Oftentimes, sleeping is an indication that you're probably moving a lot of energy. And as you move forward with the meditation over time, you will be able to find yourself wakeful for most of it. And I guess that's really it. The only other thing I would say is if you find yourself wandering off but really want to stay awake, I have historically used my hands um, almost as if I'm conducting the energy and I'm moving the energy literally with my hands through my body. So I hold my hands in positions, and you'll understand what I mean as I walk you through the meditation. Just use hand movements that keep you present to move the energy physically as if the energy is physically touchable with your hands. And that's it. Hey, Tony, welcome. Glad to have you here. For everyone for whom this is your first time, welcome. You may want to go back and listen to the last 5 minutes and then just move forward from there so that you get the full introduction and what we're up to. We'll go ahead and begin now. So go ahead and begin to settle in. Allow your energy to get here. Allow your energy to fall around your body. Allow it to fall around your body like leaves falling from a tree, or sheets falling and coming to rest on a bed. Allow your energy to catch up with your body. Now, begin to imagine a protective sphere, a force field, if you will, around your aura, encompassing your physical body. See yourself sitting safely inside this force field of protection. And now we will command our protection with these words. I now command only that which is source love may enter this space. Great. And now we will begin our work with our heart chakras. I now command this source energy center to open. And just see it opening like an eye, opening to reveal a very bright light. Notice any names or people, memories, thoughts that come up with your attention on your heart. Notice any to-dos mentally tugging on your heart center. And just relax and know that they'll be there when you're done. And now let us take responsibility for ourselves and the earth and command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. See it going now. And now let us command our healing. I now command Source Love to come down and flood this heart center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And just feel your heart being flooded with Source Love. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the frequency of unconditional love. And just notice any colors, what feels different. Notice what opens, what softens and shifts. Good. And now we will begin to work with our solar plexus, located below the heart and above the navel. If you're just joining, welcome. Please command a protection sphere around yourself. just begin to see your solar plexus opening. If you like to use the command, you can. I now command the source energy center to open. And see the brightness of it. Notice any thoughts that arise with your attention on your solar plexus. And now let us command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. And now let us command our healing. I now command source love to come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And just witness what that's like. Receive what you are able to receive today. Zero make wrong. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center to arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it, and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the frequency of unconditional love. And just notice what opens up. What shifts? What softens? What no longer matters? And now we'll begin to work with the sacral chakra, located just behind the navel. And just see it opening, revealing itself to you like a sunrise. If you like, you may use the commands. I now command the source energy center to open, and just see it opening. Notice the sensations and the feelings that come up with your attention on your sacral. Let us now command the removal of harm. I now command anything that has emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing now. And let us now command our healing. I now command source love, come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline. And all associated cells and particles reconfigure to match the vibration of unconditional love. And just notice the new sensations as they become available. Notice what softens and opens. And now we'll begin to work with the root. just joining, welcome. Please create a sphere of protection around you. And now begin to see the root opening to reveal a bright light, perhaps like an egg, revealing a bright golden center, or an eye, revealing a bright light. And just notice what thoughts and sensations come up for you with your attention on your root. And if nothing comes up, that's okay. Just keep your attention on the light in your root. Just notice how bright it is today or not. Or any movement there. And now let us command the removal of harm for our root chakras. I now command that anything that is emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to love. Feel it unplugging and releasing now. And now let us command our healing. I now command Source Love, come down and heal those harmed places and flood this source energy center, making them whole again. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the frequency of unconditional love. Keep your attention on your root and your root shifting to vibrate at a core frequency of unconditional love. And it's okay if you don't notice anything different today. Just keep your attention on your root. Stay with yourself. Good. And if you're just joining, welcome. Please create a sphere of protection around yourself. And now we will work with the third eye. Locate the place where the third eye and the crown chakra intersect with your mind's eye. I now command the source energy center to open. And just see it opening, like an eye revealing a bright light. Notice any thoughts that come into your awareness with your attention on your third eye. And now let us command the removal of harm. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy sensor that has caused harm. Be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source. For a full transmutation to love. Feel it releasing from your third eye now. And now, let us command our healing. I now command source love, come down and flood this source energy center and those harmed places, making them whole again. And just see source love rushing in to be with your third eye. It's okay if you don't feel like you have access to it. Just be with your third eye. And now let us command our ascension. I now command this source energy center arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it, and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the frequency of unconditional love. And just notice what's different as your third eye takes on this vibration. Notice what you see. And now we will work with our throat chakras. I now command this source energy center to open. And just see your throat chakra opening, revealing a bright light. Notice anything that comes up with your attention on your throat. And now let us command the removal of harm. I now command anything that is emanated from this source energy center that has caused harm be bound, rendered neutral, and sent back to source for a full transmutation to unconditional love. Feel it releasing and leaving your space now. Let it go. Now let us command our healing. I now command source love, come down and flood this source energy center and all harmed spaces, making them whole again. Now let us command our ascension for this chakra. I now command that this source energy center arise and align to the Christ consciousness timeline for it, and all associated cells and DNA reconfigure to match the frequency of unconditional love. And now, with that illuminated throat, call your energy down from the throat to the heart. Connect that throat and heart with the solar plexus. From solar to sacral, and on to the root. Move your energy out through your root and up through your aura, purifying your aura with unconditional love, and then back through the crown, the third eye, and again through the throat, connecting all your chakras, allowing the energy to flow through from the third eye down through the heart to the root. See the energy flowing, pooling through your root and expanding outside to encompass your entire body. And pouring right back into your crown, through your third eye, and down again. With every cycle, see your chakras glowing brighter, and that connection between them getting thicker and stronger. And when you're ready, above your head, call forward a symbol of unconditional love. Perhaps you may wish to work with a heart, a vibrant heart, or a glowing crown, or a radiating sphere, or an iridescent halo. Just see that figure of unconditional love glowing brightly above your crown chakra, just above. See it getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Now, allow yourself to see that symbol of unconditional love sinking down, getting closer to your crown chakra until you can start to feel it getting closer and closer to that crown chakra, like a warmth, getting closer to your crown. Allow yourself to see that symbol beginning to shrink so that it can fit right inside that crown chakra with all the power and all of the glowing of unconditional love fitting right inside that crown. Lighting your crown up. Feel and see your crown begin to glow with that symbol of unconditional love. See the glowing of your crown illuminating and lighting up. Notice how your crown is getting purified in one step, doing for all of the other chakras what we did for all of the other ones. This symbol of unconditional love now does for the crown all at once. Now allow yourself to see that symbol begin to sink down into your third eye, lighting that third eye up, connecting that crown and third eye together brightly. See that third eye get purified by that symbol of unconditional love. And the very bright crown and third eye now get connected to the throat. Notice that the three of them are now merging. They are so bright they appear as one. Allow that merging to now move from your throat to your heart. And now the heart is part of the single unconditional love column pouring in through your crown. And if you got stuck, it's okay. Just see a bright, loving light connecting all of your top chakras above your heart and including your heart. Good. There you go. And now we'll go on and link that bright, loving column of light within us to our solar plexus and sacral chakras. See them being purified by the bright, loving, unconditional love light. Notice that there is both strength and compassion here. And see them all connecting to your root. See each of the chakras expanding until they touch all of the others and begin to merge as one. As they hold more and more love. And just like the energy before, we're going to bring that symbol of love through the root chakra and out and allow it to expand and expand and move up and around our aura, encompassing us in unconditional love, purifying our aura as it goes. Just filling up all of the particles in the aura with love. And see that symbol coming back up and resting above your crown, ever so bright. And that love light pouring in again through the crown and blazing through this column of love of all your connected chakras now. See the brightness, feel the love. Allow the energy to keep moving through that ascension column, out and around your aura, and back through the crown. And just allow yourself to feel where the love goes inside of you. Very good. And now, as we conclude the meditation, if you like to continue to sit in this energy, you may. Just ask that you press the like button on your way out. If you'd like to stay for the Q&A portion, you may do so as well. Feel free to wiggle your fingers and toes. Give yourself a yawn or a stretch, shift positions, have a sip of water. Thank you to everyone who joined. It was really good to meditate with you tonight. The floor is now open for questions. For anyone who's new, I'd love to know what the experience was like for you. For anyone who is returning or who has done this meditation multiple times, I'm curious what day 7 was like for you. What did you notice? You're welcome, Zainab. Thank you for joining. Good night, Danette. Thank you. Thank you, Twinkle Stardust. Gemini Princess, welcome. It was great to have you. Hey, Michaela, welcome. You're welcome, Christina Lucans. It was wonderful to have you here tonight. Any questions about the meditation or the commands or experiences that you had with the meditation? You're welcome to share your experiences with the meditation as well. Cheryl McElroy, this was it. Wonderful meditation. Oh, I'm glad that you liked it, Cheryl. Thank you for sharing that. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. The floor is open to questions or thoughts or experiences from this evening's meditation. Christina Lucans, I had more vocal words of things to let go. Yeah. Good, Christina. Zainab, how many times we need to make this meditation? As many as you want. I do it almost daily for myself. I'm offering it from the 12/12 portal for 12 days. But you'll get benefit just from one time. You can do it as often as you like. Orbacron, welcome back. Learning as we go. Thank you, K Moon. You're welcome. Really great to have you here tonight, Orbacron. Yeah, you can do this meditation as often as you want or as little as you like, Zainab. Up to you. Any other thoughts or experiences? Did anyone experience anything different or new tonight that they didn't feel before? Maybe it was easier to stay with the meditation, or perhaps it was less purging, more light today. I'd love to know what your experience was. Or if you have any questions about the commands or how to make the meditation work for you, you're welcome to ask those now. Christina Lugans, I noticed my third eye more open, more light. Nice. Very nice, Christina. Yeah, you're someone who's been doing this, I think, almost all 7 days so far. And so you will see that. You will see that there's more light for every chakra. The more frequently you do this, the stronger your energy will vibrate with your chakras. And the less you'll feel pain or discomfort as you move the chakras and the energy in them. The more frequently you do this, the less movement pain you'll have because there won't be so much energetic atrophy in the space. Zainab Wozak, so peaceful and energy frequency was great. Awesome. I love to hear that, Zainab. Yeah, it's a very peaceful meditation. It's a great way to start the day. I tend to start the day with this one. Cheryl McElroy, the throat chakra was really tight and uncomfortable for me. Yeah. Christina Lukens, I dream so vividly. Yeah. The throat chakra can get super tight. Any of the chakras can, as there's stuff to be released. Just notice, Cheryl, if there's in anyone who experienced a tightness in any of the chakras, um, just notice that there's probably some things to be released as you place your attention on the chakra before you begin to work with it. Notice any pictures of situations or people or feelings that come up. Um, the more you do the meditation, the more that you will begin to see that as you place your attention on the chakra, solutions will also come up as you do the sitting. And that's a really beautiful aspect of this. As a circumstance comes up in the beginning when you work with the chakra, by the time you get to the ascension part, solutions will already begin to come forward in your mind's eye for that chakra, for any situation that needs support in your physical world. So Cheryl, try and do this a few more times if you can. And you'll notice what that throat tightness is about. And then in a couple more times, you'll begin to, like, solutions will start to come forward through you to solve anything that's going on in your physical world that could be causing this. Okay. Christina Lukens, I dream so vivid. Yeah, man. This particular meditation can create a lot of vivid dreaming with a lot of solutions, a lot of assistance and support for you can come in because it just synchronizes your frequency to a higher vibration. And it allows you to connect with beings of light who are also on that same frequency. And it allows you to see things more clearly and with more divine neutrality. So awesome. What else? Any other experiences, my loves? Any other questions about things you did experience tonight? Would love to know. Anything else you experienced this evening or any questions? KB, hey KB, I kept getting so sleepy, and even now I'm really kind of out of it. Yeah, KB. Meditation can do that on the whole, but this meditation definitely does it when you start to move your energy. Um, it's like there's the alertness piece can kind of dampen while your energetic movement piece turns up. And that's okay. If you need to lay down or close your eyes, it's totally okay. Um, when you're doing the meditation on your own, this is one of the reasons why when I meditate, I sit at the edge of my chair with both feet on the ground. So it's an opportunity for my mind to be awake, even though my body may be asleep. And that creates a bit more of that theta brainwave state that allows me to stay in meditation. Intuitive reader, the revert, epiphanies, and major synchronicity. Wow. Including this video now. Wow, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear it, intuitive reader. That's amazing. Yep. I definitely find that the more I'm staying in the vibration of love, the more synchronistic my life gets. Because I'm just in the flow of life, things start to move with a lot more ease. So fantastic. Everyone, thank you. It was a pleasure to meditate with you tonight. Note tomorrow night, there will be a different time for meditation. I don't know if you guys saw it. Christina looking same. I see so many more since a lot of angel numbers. Yeah, this meditation will definitely ramp up your capacity to be in the flow and allow you to see things in a way that you may not have been able to see them before. It awakens us to love. And all things that are part of the vibration of love. So check it out. Here's the schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, we're going to be on at 7 p.m. Eastern, so an hour and a half earlier than we met today, because tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be offering live mini readings for folks. And also, tomorrow, I have a very special interview for those of you who are twin flames. I have a very special interview with Allison Armstrong. She's the creator of The Amazing Development of Men and understandmen.com. If you've been struggling in any capacity with the divine masculine in your relationship, I highly recommend you join. She is an extraordinary teacher and masterful relationship instructor. Then the rest of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're on at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, the same time we met tonight. We'll be on then. We will also have live mini readings on Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern. So it's a busy week as we walk into solstice. Solstice is on Saturday. And, this portal that we've kind of walked through, the 11 days from the 12/12 unto the 12/21, that's 11 days. It's a very magical time where we have the capacity to really step up in our manifestation capacities and energies, to bring forward and call forward the light that we wish to have in our lives in 2020. So for those of you who have been joining during this very magical time, I'm really grateful that you're here. I can't wait to do day 8, 9, and 10 with you. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you. Let's see. Intuitive reader says, like a veil is being lifted. Yep, this meditation will do that. It's really powerful in that way. Christina Lukens, I feel your vibes, and that's what pulled me to you. You are so peaceful. Ooh, Christina, I try. I've been working with this meditation and another one that I learned, I guess, since 2017, the 2 different meditations. The other one I'm not qualified to teach, but this one I can, as it was given to me directly from my guides. Both of them together have really brought. It used to be that people would be like, wow, you're so chill, but there would be a raging tempest on the inside. But now, there's a lot more kind of neutrality and objectivity with which I view life. I find life quite funny these days, and people's behavior is funny. It's there's a lot more detachment in my space as a result of having access to this meditation and more love sitting vibrationally in the particles in me and around me. And so this is what it has the capacity to do for you, is just get you into that state where, life is happening, but you're not so easily knocked by it. Um, and your vibe stays really high, kind of no matter what's happening around you. So, thank you all for being here. If you're not subscribed, please do. And definitely hit the notification bell. So every time that I go live this week, including the 3 times I'll go live tomorrow, one with Allison at 5:15, we'll have meditation at 7, and then we'll do live mini readings at 9. Um, you'll be notified. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And wishing you all a peaceful and loving evening. Take great care and bye for now.